Morris Williamson here today, guys. I got a treat for you today. I'm going to be doing a rating on a scale from 1 to 10 of looks on gentlemen instead of ladies. My last video I did the top 20 most beautiful women in the world and I ranked them on a scale from 1 to 10, all 20 of them. This time, even though I'm a straight bastard, I fly very straight, I love women, but I'm going to pretend to give these gentlemen a look-see. You know what I'm saying? Almost, all they actually pretty good-looking fellas, good-looking blokes, I should say. We're gonna rate these 20 blokes here today, and we're gonna drink some beer, and then we're gonna have some laughs, hopefully. Oh, Foster's so damn delicious. Alright, at number 20, folks, we're going to start things off with this fella right here, Pete Davidson. Now, he's been in, the limelight recently, and to me, he's gotten with Kim Kardashian, so he's got to have something, you know what I'm saying? But on a scale from 1 to 10, looks-wise, I think he looks like a damn dog, and I don't like guys, you know what I'm saying? I think they all look like scum. I mean, guys are just nasty. We're all hairy, we're stinky. If I were to take my shoes off right now and hold them in front of the camera, you might just pass out. I'm burping and farting all the time. I'm just a gross human being. Every man is, I don't even know how somebody could look at a man and say that they're sexy or good looking. I really don't. It's mind-boggling to me. But everybody's got their own preferences. I ain't saying nothing wrong with thinking a man's sexy. But Pete Davidson looks like Beetlejuice right there before he died. That's what Pete Davidson looks like. So I'll give Pete Davidson a 1 out of 10, folks, on the look scale there. He might be a great guy, but I don't know. On the next one here now, folks, Mr. Clean. The guy that has all the household cleaning products. Make your place look spick and span. Actually, that's another cleaning product, spick and span. Mr. Clean has all your different cleaning products, from wipes to magic erasers to floor products. He makes your place clean. He's got a shiny, bald head now. He looks like a man. He looks like he's got some heft to him. Which might be kind of sexy there, Mr. Clean. I'd give that bloke at least a 5 out of 10. He'd come over to my house and clean my house any time. He just needs to keep his damn clean hands off me. The next one is Charlie Sheen. You don't see this bastard in the news very often. I do like Sheen as an actor. He's a little handsome, I should say, I guess. I don't know. But he has been around the block. So if I was going to do anything with him, I would have to use protection. And Morris, would never do anything with a bloke like that anyways. For any blokes, I'm constantly reiterating this. That I'm straight. I just need to stop it and just go with it right now. Charlie Sheen, you wouldn't stand a chance in hell. You get a 1 out of 10, you bastard. The next one is Edward Norton, folks. Edward Norton. I like the movie Fight Club with him, but he's on the looks. He's kind of alright, I must say. He's kind of alright on the looks. I'm going to have to give Edward Norton, just for personality wars. He's been in some great movies that I actually enjoyed. I'm going to have to give him the highest rating so far. Edward Norton's a 6 out of 10. And he played the damn Hulk, for Christ's sakes. The damn Hulk Buster. If he can't use that as a line to pick up a chick, I'm gonna Hulk bust your ass. then he's missing the mark. And he can have a two split personalities with Brad Pitt, for cross sakes. Charlie Hunman is next on the list, also known as Jax Taylor from Sons of Anarchy. Charlie Hunman definitely can woo some women with his words. He can do an English accent very good. You know, he's got a better English accent than this English bastard right here. But Charlie Hunman is really cool, you know. I would have to give him probably the highest rating. You know, if most would actually have to like a man, it'd probably be Charlie Hunman. A 7 out of 10 for Charlie Hunman, that old bastard here. I bet you that bloke pulls lots and lots of women now. I really do. Charlie Hunman can probably just go to a bar and steal your girl right there. So he's got the highest on the list right now. 7 out of 10 for Charlie Hunman now. Tom Hardy, Venom. Tom Hardy. He's got a good personality. He's not that bad of a chap right there as Tom Hardy there. I would have to probably give him the same ranking as Charlie Hunman. Another 7 out of 10 bloke. That bastard could probably pull some girls out of the club. He could probably steal yours too. All he's got to say is, "I'm Venom." And he's got your girl just like that. Just like that, she's out of your grass. He'd be driving away with her as your waving body, you bastard mate right there. The next one on this list, Jonah Hill. Ooh. You know, he has lost some weight lately. He doesn't look like a little Oompa Loompa. But Jonah Hill's definitely one of those ones that you're just going to have to scratch your head, ladies, if you're getting with him. I don't even know if he's got a girl. He might. You know, I'll have to look that up after this. Jonah Hill's a very funny man, though. So he gets over the hump on a point. He gets at least 2 points for being a funny bastard. He's one of those ones you might wake up to next to drunk at the end of the night, like I've done a couple of times. You have one too many, you might find yourself in bed with Jonah Hill. So he gets a 2 out of 10. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give him a 3 out of 10. Man, that hurt. Went down the wrong pipe. Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd, interesting looking fella right there. I would have to say he's not that bad looking of a bloke now. He's the average bloke, as you would say. So average to me, he'd probably get a 5 out of 10. I bet you he could pull your average looking woman's, you know, but I mean, he's got money, so he's probably with the Superman. I don't even know who Paul Rudd is with right now. And he's pretty famous. Paul Rudd can go anywhere and people be like, "Hey, you're Paul Rudd, Paul Rudd." Jason Statham. Now that's a badass bastard right there. That bloke, he's a badass. You know, every movie he's been in, he's been a total badass. You know, Jason Statham, you just look at him and you just think badass. And he's got great style too. That's what earns extra points for Jason Statham. You know, I like me some Jason Statham, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I think the dude's an absolute badass. I think he should play 007. I'm gonna give Jason Statham, folks, probably the highest ranking on the list so far. He's gonna be an 8 out of 10, that ugly bastard. Jon Hamm. Jon Hamm. You know, I don't have much to say about the Jon Hamm. You know, I've seen him in some projects recently. And I don't like Jon Hamm, so I'm going to have to give him a 1 out of 10, folks. That was a quick one on Jon Hamm. Robert Downey Jr. Now that's one bloke right there that I could see partying with all night long and waking up next to a bunch of damn strippers and some cocaine. Robert Downey Jr. looks like he'd be very fun to hang out with. So he's going to be 7 out of 10. He's a crazy bastard, so you could probably end up in jail with him. But he's got some clash, he's got some savoir-faire, as they say in French. And that's what gives him the 7 out of 10. For an older man, he's a handsome looking bloke. I'm going to give it to this bastard Robert Downey Jr. now. He gets a 7 out of 10 in my book, the bastard. Trump. That hairdo's going all over the place. He looks like a skunk, son, the bastard. You know, Trump. I'd hate to wake up to him in the morning. I know his wife is pretty smoking hot. He's got that model Brazilian girl. So he could pull it, It also helps that you're a billionaire, as he would say, a multi-$26 billion he's got. You know, Trump is a very rich bastard. He's got the best toupee, even if it's not. He could probably pull basically whatever he wants because he's filthy bastard rich, Trump is. All he's probably going to say is, I was the president of the United States of America. And girls will drop their panties for him easily. Trump, he's got, in my book though, I think he's an ugly bastard. I'm not saying I don't like him as a president. I think he was a great president. A lot of people disagree with me. But I would give him probably a 1 out of 10 looks department. I mean, I wouldn't sleep with that ugly bastard. Dennis Rodman, he actually looks like Pinhead from Hellraiser. That's one ugly bloke right there. That's a disgusting looking bastard there. I do like his basketball game though, so he gets a point for being a damn good basketball player. You know, Dennis Rodman used to be a short bastard growing up, and then he hit a growth spurt. Now he's like 7'8" or something like that, and balling on all types of bastards. That dude can make a damn good, you know, he can make a pincushion. He's got so much crap in his face, he can make a pincushion. I gotta give Dennis Rodman, just for his basketball play, I gotta give the bloke 3 out of 10. Tom Cruise, this guy creeps me out. Handsome devil, they say. I don't really agree with it. Tom Cruise ain't gonna get my cookie, I'll tell you that much right now. And he's a Scientologist weirdo. You know, I don't really trust them Scientology bastards. I live close to Clearwater, Florida, and I'll see those Scientologists walking around and doing their thing, and they won't even talk to you. They're very stuck-up bastards. I even did a buffet thing at the Straws for them, where I set up a thing, and Tom Cruise with John Travolta, and they were walking around. All these people were slaving over them. I thought it was very weird. Not into Tom Cruise. I did like Maverick though, and you know, he does do some damn good movies, Mission Impossible, so he's going to get a point for that. I give him about a 2 out of 10 for Tom Cruise. Seth Rogen, another one that you might find up sleeping with after a few drinks, making a bad decision. That is Seth Rogen, folks. He is a funny little bastard, but I can't stand his voice. Can't stand his little chuckle that he's got. He's like, you know, he's funny though. He's funny. He's a pothead. I like that too. But I'll give Seth Rogen, if you're drunk and you might make a mistake, I'll give Seth Rogen a 4 out of 10, folks. Kevin Hart. I'm sorry, I'm just not into short men. You know, I'm not into any men, but I'm not into very short men. And I've met Kevin Hart at Applebee's once. He was eating some fajitas, and I walked up to him, and I was about this much taller than the bastard. And I said, hey Kevin Hart, can I shake your hand? And he shook my hand with his little hands. He's got some muscle to the bastard though. You know, so I'll give him a 1 out of 10. But he's funny. Nah, I changed my mind. He's funny. He's got some muscle to him. It's got to count. I give him a 2 out of 10 for Kevin Hart. LeBron James. LeBron James is on my list, folks. That dude can ball. He's a basketball player, but he's one ugly bastard. He's one ugly bloke. Alright, so I'll give LeBron James a 1 out of 10. His basketball skills are over 100%, but looks department 1 out of 10. At least you're tall, LeBron. Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is an interesting bloke. You know, he once was in a band named Dog Star. Yes, Dog Star. It's very good music. He rides motorcycles. He's a motorcycle enthusiast. He was the one, for Christ's sakes, in the Matrix Neo. Keanu Reeves is a very, very interesting bastard. I just burped in my own beer. Keanu Reeves. I could picture myself having a man crush on Keanu Reeves. He might get the highest on this list, and he's a generous, nice bastard. Probably the nicest bloke you could ever run into, people say. Keanu Reeves has been in plenty of films that I love. I love Point Break, River's Edge, Matrix, of course. John Wick is badass. He's shooting about 1,000 bastards in 2 minutes with one clip. Keanu Reeves has got to be the highest on my list. I'll give Keanu Reeves, and you're going to be shocked, folks, but I would actually kiss Keanu Reeves on the lips. I would actually do that. I know it might sound like I'm not straight anymore, like I might be going the other way. But I think Keanu Reeves, out of this whole list that I'm going to do tonight, is the one. He's 10 out of 10, folks. Keanu Reeves. Ryan Reynolds. Now that's one fast. He's just one crazy, funny bastard. Ryan Reynolds. You gotta love Ryan Reynolds. He's a 9 out of 10 easily. Second to Keanu Reeves, Ryan Reynolds. I think he's hilarious. He's Deadpool and he's a good looking bloke. I mean, give it up to him, folks. He's a good looking bloke. Ryan Reynolds is badass. And I mentioned his girlfriend in the other video, or wife, whatever she is, Blake Lively. They are the perfect couple because they're both phenomenal people. Ryan Reynolds, easy 9 out of 10. Blake Shelton. A lot of blokes love his music. A lot of girls just rave over him. I've done a couple Blake Shelton concerts, setting up lots and stage a while back, and there was just so many fine women in the stands just going crazy over Blake Shelton, but I don't see what they're going crazy about. I'll give Blake Shelton a 2 out of 10. I give him the 2 because he knows how to play a little acoustic guitar, you know, which is always cool. It's an art. But that's my list of 20 blokes there. I hope you enjoy this, folks. I still think women are just crazy to think that any bloke looks good. You guys are crazy. You should all just go after other women. You know, how can you like something like this? I mean, is this sexy? Is this sexy, all this hair? I got hair coming out of my nose and my ears. I got hair coming out of places you don't even know, folks. And I'm a drunk bastard. You know, if I were to rate myself, I'll give myself a 7 out of 10 for able to handle his liquor, and I make it happen, as you can see here. I'll make it happen. I'll get drunk every damn night of the day. So I thank you for watching, folks. Comment down below if you think one of these blokes look better than what I described them. Leave a like and subscribe too to help a drunk bastard out so I can buy more alcohol. Thanks for watching, folks.